Look at this. What a day, and I'm in Torridon today, as you can probably tell, those of you that know the Scottish mountains. And it's going to be a short outing today, but I'm going up one of the three big, best known hills, and I'm going up here behind me. And I wouldn't recommend, the route that I'm doing today, I wouldn't recommend to anyone, and I'll come on to that later on, I'll tell you why. But it's early in the season, there's a wee cap of snow on the top. I'm not expecting any difficulties, but as always I've got my ice axe and my crampons with me. It might get a wee bit spicy up in the quarry. The skies are clearing and it's an improving forecast, and I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to get going and see how far up the hill I can go. Well, just a wee progress report. I'm making my way up. I'm quite high up now. I'll say I'm quite high up. I'm not quite into the high mountain yet. In a wee while I'll be going into the high quarry, which will hopefully be nice and snow-filled. But this path is lovely. It's a lovely engineered path, and it's snaking its way up the mountainside. Little turns to the left and to the right, which makes the walking really quite pleasant. It's really been quite nice. And yeah, I'm hoping this path continues. I think it does continue up, and we'll see how good it is in the snow and what have you. But it's just lovely, and the skies are clearing, just beautiful. So I'm having a wee break here before heading up into the quarry. Woo! Yeah, couldn't ask for better. What a place, lovely. Wow, look at this. Absolutely fabulous. That's me in the upper quarry now, and I'm into the snow line. And this is Torridon Mountain, and the mountain I'm on, I don't know if I mentioned it, is Beinn Eighe, one of the famous triple peaks in, one of the three famous mountains in Torridon. You've got Beinn Eighe, Beinn Eighe and Leitich. And I'm just, as I said, I'm not going to be traversing it. I wouldn't usually just go up and down to this Munro. I'd much rather do a longer day, and I'd recommend a longer day, because you can go right round the mountain into this magnificent quarry with the triple buttress, and there's lots of different peaks, there's lots of different ways you can explore Beinn Eighe. In fact, a few months ago, I don't know if you saw the video, the last time I was in Torridon, I was in another part of Beinn Eighe over to the north on a mountain called Beinn, and it's a corbett. It's a completely different feel on this side of the mountain to what it was on that side. Anyway, I'm making good progress. The path's going to go steeply up here now, so I'm going to have to watch my step. I'll maybe go up a wee bit, see what the snow's like. The ice axe might come out, but it's just, so far so good. It's just beautiful. What a beautiful day it is. It's not warm though. Right, enough talking. Let's get walking. Woo! The higher I got in Torridon Mountain, the thicker the snow became, and it got a lot colder, and yeah, it was time to really stop and get the ice axe out and get the crampons on, because the terrain ahead was getting a lot steeper, and with that icy snow there was no point taking any risks. So I stopped, took a pole down, got the ice axe out and stuck the crampons on. I'm not far from the top now. As you probably just saw, I stopped to get my crampons on. I've got my ice axe out over there because the snow's starting to firm up a wee bit and the gradient's getting a lot steeper, so I'm just just erring on the side of caution. As I've said before, all it takes is one wee slip. But anyway, what a place to be. I don't know if you can make it out behind me, but the light's just catching Beinn Eighe over here. It's a bit darker further east. Clouds rolling in over there. You can see down into Glen Torridon, the loch shimmering in the sunshine. If I spin round, oh, I've lost it. I've lost your microphone. Hopefully you can still hear me. Just lost the microphone. I was just saying, if I spin round, you'll be able to see the blue skies and the top of the mountain up here. So I'm heading steeply up here. I'm not too far from the summit, and I'm hoping the views are going to be grand when I get there. So let's get moving. Let's get to the top. I need to get back home. As I made my way higher up into Torridon Mountain, the terrain was very steep, and I was certainly glad that I had my ice axe and crampons. A wee slip here would have, wouldn't have been good. So up I went, and I was soon reaching the upper parts of the mountain, and I hit the ridge line. And at this point, the views start to open up over the rest of Torridon. But unfortunately, as I made my way up, the cloud also decided it was going to come in from the east, which was a bit unfortunate, as I could see out west it was still nice and sunny, but hey ho, that's what happens sometimes. Anyway, I picked my way up the mountain, and before long I saw a cairn, and I initially thought that was the summit, so I made a beeline for it and stopped for a piece to camera. Well, I've arrived at this cairn here. I thought that was the top, and I do remember there's a cairn further down as well. But you have to be careful. It does state in the description that in poor weather, with poor navigation, you might think that one of these cairns is the top. And I initially thought it was one down there. I thought that's a bit odd, it's on a ridge, why would you think it was the top? But I think this is it here. The summit is just over there, not too far away. It looks like it could be a wee bit scrambly to get up there, but yeah, the clouds come in, as you can see. Bloody typical. But you know what they say in Scotland, hang around for 10 minutes and the weather will change, so fingers crossed that this cloud clears. But this does look a bit spicy over my shoulder just there, so let's crack on and get to the top of this Munro. Stob Cornan Clach, I think it's called, so beautiful. Quite atmospheric actually. Right, anyway, enough waffling, let's go. On this short in and out route that I did today, the final ridge up to Beinn Eighe it's really the highlight. It kind of narrows and it's rocky. There's a nice rocky crest that leads up to this final spike of a summit. It really was fantastic today with the snow, absolutely brilliant. And once again, I can't reiterate how important the ice axe and crampons were, but it was just lovely, and before long I was approaching the true summit of the mountain. Oh, what a view! That's me at the summit of Beinn Eighe in Torridon. And it's a wee bit of a shame that there's a wee bit of cloud coming now. It's looking beautiful before, but it's still not bad. I can see the beautiful landscape of Torridon over here. It's kind of emerging out of the clouds every now and again. It's very atmospheric. I can see Beinn Eighe. Out further west to the islands, it's actually blue sunny skies like it was here about an hour ago. But it's just lovely, it's fantastic. And what a viewpoint in the Northwest Highlands. Just beyond me there I can see Rheostack Beg where I was, the Corbett, slight outlier, just looks within touching distance from here. And I was looking up on this summit when I was on that video. I'll put a link to it somewhere. Anyway, as I said, this isn't the way to do it really. You want to spend a good day on Beinn Eighe, but I've got to get back. I've got family commitments, so that's why it was a bit of a smash and grab. Quick up and down, well I wouldn't say quick, a careful shorter day anyway, up and down here, but what a place. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm actually going to stop for a wee while and get a quick bite to eat before heading back. That last ridge is this lovely, proper mountaineering. It's quite gnarly. And yeah, I don't know if I'd fancy being up here in a blizzard. Actually, that last bit's a wee bit yeah, you wouldn't want to be up here when it's too windy, but it made it really quite nice. It was just beautiful. And the scenery, does it get much better than this? I don't know. I don't know how often I see that in Scotland. Wow, right, some food. Lovely. Tell you what, it's not warm. It's a bit cold, but what a place. It's just lovely. It's time to get back down now. Still only, I always say it's halfway when you get to the top, and there's still a bit of technical round to get down. I won't be satisfied till I'm off the snow and onto that path. A couple more minutes and then get my bag packed and then head down. Very atmospheric. What a place. So after having a bit more to eat in the summit and just hung around and enjoyed the views a bit more, it was time to head back down, back along that lovely crest of a ridge and off the mountain. It'd been a fantastic day, and once again, if you're coming to do Beinn Eighe, don't do it this way. Get up there and spend the day doing one of the traverses or exploring the mountain a lot more. It was just the fact that I had to get back down to the family that I spent a shorter day in the hill. But what a fantastic day it was, and a great summit. Much fun was had.